Let's play an Evo. Sort by rarity. What bombs do we have? Any bombs? We have a Riposte and a Trickster. So neither of those are bombs. Twilight Reverence, not bad. So then I like to sort by Valor Makers. We don't have... Doesn't look like we have great Ruby Diamond. Always start with the best archetype and see if we can play that. Doesn't look like this pool's good enough to play Ruby Diamond. We have a Baby Yeti. Let's sort by costs. Is there a mama in here? No mama. Alright, how about Diamond Blood since we have... So we have a Twilight River and that card's really good. So these cards are playable. That's playable. Taste for Blood is fine. Botanist is a good enabler. That's probably playable. Striker Constant. I think that's probably main deckable. There's a lot of people that play the champions that make constants. Forlorn Soldier is probably playable. Sensors play, create a Phantom. Man, none of these cards seem particularly good. Why is Reverent good? So Reverent is a 3/1 for 4 with Flight and Life Drain. And you pay 6 life and it gets invincible until end of turn. So basically its Life Drain it's self-enabling. So it can pay 6 life to save itself, and then its Life Drain allows it to build its life back up. Yeah, Venom Blade's fine. I guess it is lethal. Like Duskwing Priest is fine. This is maybe playable as just a 2/1. Put the colors cards back in. Sappers is fine. Fiend's probably playable. Yeah, maybe we have enough cards for those 2 colors to be playable. Indomitable Will it's probably playable before some of these other cards that we have. Shambling Junker. This is just play against 1/1 for each artifact in your crypt. That's probably not good enough for us. Tinkertron is maybe okay. Duskwing Maiden's playable. Sign of the Nulzoon is playable. This is probably playable with how bad the rest of our pool is. Yeah, Fiend's better when you can put Valor on it for sure. Let's take a look at our wild cards real quick here. You got a Stinkhorn. You got 2 Dread Harvests. Spring Dancer's good. You got Siegesaur. Captain and War Priest. So are we better off playing... Are you better off playing... I'm definitely playing Warbusters. That's colorless. Are you better off playing Diamond Wild? Like I've got a few Valor Makers in here. This card's fine. It's double diamond. That's still playable. I think I'd rather be in the blood still. I don't think the wild is good enough. And the first pack, so like this is a format for those, I'm sure people that have played Hex before have seen this, but if you've mostly just watched me play Constructor, this is a format where you start with 2 packs and a bunch of commons. So like a lot of times you're going to have cards that aren't otherwise playable in your deck. And then as you win matches, you get more cards to add to your deck. It's kind of build as you go type thing. Field Medic's probably playable with how bad a lot of these cards are. You like to double cremate in Ruby. So what do we have in here? We've got double cremate. That's really all this has gone for. I guess we have fire in the hole too. Maybe we do have enough cards for Valors in Ruby. So how many cards would I be happy to play in Ruby? Font of the Forge. That card's okay. So I'd have 1, 2, 3. I play this one of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably 9 playable Ruby cards. Yeah, as you win, you get more packs to add to your thing. So like when we win our first game, we get another pack to add into our thing. It's like, what are these? This isn't very good with any of these gems, right? Yeah, it's just like a one force. I don't think I want to play that. Scion of the Nullzune. When I play this, I could sacrifice the troop. That's probably fine, especially if I'm going to play. This is probably a Blood Spinner Zorath deck. Winter Brave isn't socketed yet, so I could put Speed isn't very good. Probably just Flight on these, so it's a 2/3 that flies when attacks. Haven't shown the Sapphire cards, that's fair. These don't seem great. This card's fine. I think I'm happy just playing the Reverent until we get another pack. Gorn, what am I missing? I need one more card that's playable. This is a 2/2 flight. No, it's not good. I've like 1 Valor Maker. Gorn for champ, just because of the couple of flight guys. Blood Spinner's a horrible champ. I mean, this... Sure. Okay, if we play Gorn, we can play Fiend and then put Flight on him too. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's probably fine. Alright. Throw some shards in here and call it a day. These Skittering Darks probably aren't particularly playable. I mean, we don't have a ton of Ardent cards, though, right? Like, we've got... How many Ardent cards do I have? 1, 2... These Ardent, 3, 4, 5... 5... 6... 6... Yeah, I've got 6 Ardent cards. I guess it's probably better than Skittering Dark, which is mostly unplayable. So let's put the 2 Staunches in there at the top end. Sure. Alright, let's 0-3 and Evo Sealed. Oh, looks like my youngest is awake from his nap. I'm gonna run upstairs and get him. We'll start this game as soon as I get back. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead and keep this one. Sorry about the delay. We had a diaper that needed changing as well after he got up. So we get to play. This hand's actually very good. I was just sorry I didn't comment on it. Oh, just wanted to make sure I wasn't burning too much time. So we've got Duskwing Priest on 2, into Spearcliff on 3, into Twilight Reverend on 4. Like one of our better curves for sure. So this card, whenever he plays an Ardent Troop, creates a random wine and puts it into his hand. Seems pretty good. There's our 4th shard for our Twilight Reverend on curve. That noise was mildly terrifying, so it sounded like a bat thing. Okay, Gust Mage is pretty good because it lets him go ahead and it triggers this Sumerial, and then he can Valor this and block my Duskwing Priest. It's a little annoying. Yeah, I can't wait for Cluckadon to rotate out of the constructed format, because then we'll be able to play more 1-drops like this. Like, 1-drops just feel really bad to play in a format with Cluckadon. Suppose I could Champ Power and swing in, but we probably just want to save the Champ Power for the Twilight Reverend. So our Champion Power for 3 charges gives target troop Rage 1. Chose to get a charge, so it's going to be an attack here. Attack me for 1, activate the champion power. Cremate. Rude. Ardent Decree, so this gives him a threshold and he can sack it to get a Valor. Second Ruby threshold, okay. So I can dodge Bring to Justice. Huh. That is a good question, actually. I don't think I do. I think I wait a turn on activating this ability on it, but I just don't have other good plays this turn, really. Like, I really just want to be resource efficient. Like, if I could play and crack Sapper's Wallbusters, I'd be happy with that. I guess I drew Winter Brave, so I can kind of extra under a ton of pressure. Yeah, I think I'm fine, too. I think I'm just supposed to jam it. Bring to Justice isn't that good. The chances of him having multiples are low, and, like, I guess in 2-pack Evo Sealed you'd play multiples if you had them, but play the Brave. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I'm not playing this turn to play around Bring Justice, I'm definitely not playing the Valor this turn. Like, that's just not true. I'm just going to play the Twilight. You guys don't understand. The reason to wait is because Bring to Justice says it can't target a Valorous troop. So the reason to wait was because we have 5th Shard plus Valor for the Twilight Reverend. There's a second diamond. Are we going to be brought to justice? If he does bring us to justice here, the next turn we'll go Valor plus Champ Power here. Mammy Yeti. That's a big Mamma Jamma. Okay. Alright, well, let's go Champ Power here. And then we'll go Shard, Valor here. And we'll play Winter Brave. Now that he has Mama Yeti, I'm really glad we didn't wait, 'cause we need this life drain to start racing. Why would I block here? Crushed, but I have to pay 6 life, so why would I pay 6 life instead of taking 5? This costs... Oh, because it's life drain. Oh, you're right. You're right, yeah. Yeah, you are completely correct. This is life drain. Yep, derp, so I could... Yep. That's fine. I think this card's busted enough that we're just gonna crush our way through here. Yeah, Crush doesn't go through Invincible in Hex. It's different. It's different than Indestructible. You pay 6 and then block, so we'd taken 3 altogether. So we could have netted 2. So if we lose the game by 2 points of life, it is my fault and we could have avoided it. So we're two hit points behind currently. My buddy Klutz is yelling at me. Is yelling at me on Facebook right now for that play. Skip. Yeah. The Reverend's gonna win the game. Let's just go ahead and give him a second point of rage here. No! No! What a savage. Rip headphone users. Sorry about that. Huh. Well, we can now lose this game. It's unfortunate. Guess I should have waited on this. Yep. Well then. Now those 2 life points are probably going to really matter. Gosh, we had such a good start, too. Mama Yeti's just a busted card. Mama Yeti. Less busted than Twilight Reverend and Limited, but Revert and our guy definitely got us. I mean, this is also Evo Sealed with 2 packs, so like you're kind of tight, cutting it close for playables. So we're at 10. Do we have any removal on our deck? Yeah, we have the Crackling, the 5 destroy target attacking troop. So that's an out technically. So we'll take one more draw step here. I could just attack with this and keep Mama on defense. Yeah, I guess that's true, but like I'm taking 3 to do that. That's why I'm racing at least. Yeah, just perked off. All right. I could have played around the revert card by not going in on it with the second rage. It's definitely true. And is medium. It's better on the draw than the play probably because we have better chances at our shards. Play Duskwing Priest, start triggering Assault. Hopefully we hit a resource next turn. Okay. We talked about the things I did wrong. We said why we did them, why they were wrong. If you just want to badger me in chat, you can go away. We pointed them out as they happened. Other people in chat were kind enough to mention, and I mentioned that they were correct. We could have the 2 mistakes we made that game were we could have blocked the Yeti to save 2 points of life the first time he attacked by making our guy invincible because of life drain, and we could have not used the second rage ability. So. Hopefully this 3/3 doesn't kill us. Hey, there's a shard. Alright, so we can play Forlorn Soldier here. I think I'm gonna rage up this. I guess I have the Twilight Reverend in my hand already. Yeah, I should probably just wait. This can give me a resource next turn. Yep, so I'm gonna play the Tinkertron and pass. Good games, Domenko. I made a couple of mistakes, but I don't think it ultimately would have mattered. Maybe saving the second rage would have mattered, because then my guy would have been able to race. Maybe race the Mama Yeti. I don't know. 8/8 Yeti is pretty tough.
Hi, Porky Pig. You want to come say hi to the internet? Say hi, internet. My name is Declan. Hi, internet. No, you can't grab the mouse.
I can grab the mouse, Dad. Alright, so go ahead and activate this for a resource and play Twilight Reverent out. Are you on an cracker? Are you a hungry little porker? Yeah. Sure. Alright, so this becomes invincible and blocks that. Oh, there you go, Porky. Sorry, is he gonna call my Duskfang Priest? He did damage to my Invincible Reverent instead. Okay. Let's do this. Attack with this. If he blocks here, I'll make my guy invincible, and then it only costs us 2 life because we gain 4. Madison with the Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you for that. I appreciate the support. Welcome. Twitch Prime is one of the best things that happened to Twitch streamers probably since I started streaming regularly. It's so awesome. I almost doubled the amount of subs I had last month, which I'm very grateful for. Hopefully that keeps up. It'd be insane. The old Wakuna Crowfeather. And a threshold of my choice. We'll get our second diamond here since we're missing that. Field medic, that's not bad. So let's go ahead, and he doesn't have flying troops anymore, so let's go ahead and attack. Trigger this assault a bunch of times. Both of these assaults, I guess. Alright, and I guess I'll play my Forlorn Soldier out. I guess this says Flight. Yeah, I'll play out the Dork with Flight. That's fine. It's possible I'm supposed to play the Spearcliff Captain out just so I can get a Valor going in case he has Bring to Justice in his deck. Protect Twilight Reverend from that. Demenko with the Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Welcome. Jen, for the Discord server, you need to open up the web client version of Discord and link your Twitch account with it, and that's subscribed, and then you will see the server info there. Handles it automatically. So I'm gonna go ahead and Spearcliff Captain, and then Valor this. Yeah, I'm gonna order a new headset tonight. So hopefully it should be here by Thursday or Friday at the latest. Attack with our Flight Dorks. Since Indomitable Will is getting huge. You have to do it from the desktop web browser though. You can't do it through the mobile client. You can join this, you can see the server when you're on the mobile client, but you can't do it from there. A piece of candy. All right. Our rare, unfortunately, isn't very good. Kismet Swim. I don't think Kismet Swim is playable, even unlimited. So, let's sort these. So we want a match when you win a game. When you win your first and third game in Evo Sealed, you get another pack of cards, which is sweet. So Dread Botanist is probably fine. Gruesome Deed is probably fine. Duskwing Maiden's okay. The extra Twilight Reverend is insane. Scion's okay. I don't really like Tanker Trucker. I don't think Field Medic is all that great. I don't think Indomitable Will is actually great. War Priest. War Priest is medium. I'm going to put another Sacrifice Gem in these since we have the two Botanists at least and some other like little poopy cards. I don't know that Crackling Torment is that good. Maybe I can trim an Etherealist. So how many Ardent cards do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, these Etherealists just might not be good enough. Canyon Howler's pretty good. Yeah, I could see that. I'll just cut these Etherealists. Field Medic turns races. Yeah, I like Field Medic. Some other people are saying they didn't think he was particularly good. Which I can take or leave. I do have one more. Okay. I have 2 War Priests now. A Tinkertron's fine. Crackling Torment seems medium. Just play more cards that play to the board. Maybe Forlorn Soldier's not very good. It's just another 3. It's just a 2/2, so it gets outclassed. Already have quite a bit of 3s. Duskwing Priest has been medium so far. Every time I've played it, I haven't been impressed with it, but I've also had Gust Mage twice. Kinda. I mean, the aggro decks are playing Valor, so they get bigger than Forlorn Soldier. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you catching the archives, too. And that's a good comment for anyone that's new to the stream. If you missed any of today's stream, I break them up by deck and format that we're playing and put them all on my YouTube channel, which you can find linked in the description below the stream, or in the information section if you're on mobile. So this is 2 Tomahawks, I think is the champion name. It makes a sacred banner that makes a Valor every turn, but it doesn't happen until 6. It's a little bit slow. Maybe this is a Diamond Wild Valor deck. Usually if they're Ruby based, they'll play the other champion. I'm blanking on his name. This seems a little bit slow, but it's got 3 resources and it's got 3, 4, 5 in it, so it's probably fine. Is playing Ruby, and he's not playing the cheaper Valor guy. Okay.
Jake, be nice to your brother.
Yeah, I think this hand's a keep. It's maybe a little bit questionable to draw. If our opponent was playing like Lysander to represent a more aggressive champion, I might have mulliganed, but I think this is fine against something that we're not quite sure what they're doing. Okay, could play Winter Brave on 3 now instead of the Cruel Venom Blade. So eventually, if we can get some idiots in the bin, this will be a 5/4. This, yeah, so this is basically another one of those banners once he puts 5 counters on it. Let's play Winter Brave out here.
Hey, do not attack your brother, brat.
Yeah, you're a brat.
You're a brat, toddler.
Yeah, but we only have 1 Venom Blade in our pool, so I don't think it was worth playing Skittering. Wow, Lamify, okay. Oh, children. They're something else. We need to try and mount an offensive here. We're gonna attack with the llama here. I guess I should have attacked before I played my guy. It probably doesn't really matter. If he wants to trade a Spearcliff Captain for my llama, I'm more than fine with that. Alright, cremate my maiden. Next turn we can play Canyon Howler and Valor it. Maybe we hold Crackling Blast up, but that seems narrow. So the question is here, does he hit us for 5 or does he wait and activate this again next turn? Probably activates this. Hey, Wyrm. I think I'm just gonna pass the turn here and Crackling Blast one of his guys when he attacks with it. Probably the Spearcliff Captain. Yeah, so he's gonna get a Valor every turn. Yeah, the signature decks are a great way to get a feel for the constructed format and start playing the ladder right away during the free prizes. Gust Mage, Jeps, both of his cards are Valors right now. Crackling Blast this one. Take 2 here. Probably can't race him making 2 Valors a turn, but we're sure as heck gonna try. If we draw Twilight Reverend, we might be able to with these Rages. Duskwing Priest, it's not particularly good. So I could Canyon Howler and Valor this and then start attacking with Rage on it. I think that's the best line here. We need to just try and race him. This means he can't block it this turn, so he's taking a hit for 4. We've got another Champion Power in the bank, and then next turn, if he wants to, he has to trade with it. Yeah, right? I do have the one copy of that card that it's 2 cost that destroys target constant in my... Spear Cliff Captain was a good draw. It lets him put one of his things to 6 toughness this turn, so that way I can't attack through. Oh, he's splitting them up. That's good for us. Kinda. Attack? Deal. So we're going to taking 8 here. So we're taking 8 down to 13 here, and then, or 7 down to 14, and then that's 7, 9, 10, 11 power. So we're not dead in 2 here. We get to Rage our Canyon Howler and then attack for 5, 9 ourselves. Hold on one second. Children, we are not playing with this. This is Dad's gate to keep you guys out, and you're not. You're breaking it. I'm gonna evict both of you. Being evicted from behind my gate, and the gate's being left alone. The charity stream went really well. We ended up collecting twice as much as we had original goal. Provided he draws nothing, sure, but like you can't play around things you can't beat. All you can do is play to the board and play your best around the things on the board. So if you get into yourself into all these hypotheticals, you know. Should I spend $300 in Hex to be competitive? I mean, you can. You don't have to. Depends on what you find interesting. The other thing that's nice about Hex is that because it's a full trading card game, you don't have to. You're not pot committed to the things that you end up buying. Not sure if it's waiting on me or my opponent. Maybe my opponent's AFK. Just sent him a message in chat to make sure. No, must have been waiting on him. Alright. Rage Lava, right? Alright, let's rage up the Canyon Howler here. And then attack with both of these for 9. I actually think the blue burn deck that I worked on is quite a bit less than that. It's like, it's about half that cost. It's probably about $60. And that's the deck that my wife played most of the way. She's currently ranked 30th on the constructed ladder, and she played that most of the way there. Oh, this... So if he takes this hit here, he's going to go down to 6. And I think I'm just playing both of these out. I'm not sure. It's unfortunate he has a flight troop as well, because otherwise I could just like play this and rage it up. think I'm just supposed to go dude here. I've only got one troop in the crypt for Cruel Venom Blade, but I think that's fine. We gotta hope to hit removal or something to break up one of his guys and then punch the last 2 points of damage through here, I think. Yeah, keeping up with the standard formats in Magic is a lot of money. It's not cheap. Yeah, I agree that I don't have time to hold it. I'm just going to play out both of these post-combat. Maybe your opponent has a bad internet connection or something. What was the 30? I completely forgot to check for budget decks. What was the $30 deck? That's a really good price point for people. I guess I can go filter it now really quick. I can filter by platinum. I can filter by wins. Yodel deck? Yeah, one of the Yodel decks went okay, that makes sense. Alright, there we go. Sorry for the delay. Fortunately, can't control my opponent making us wait. Play the Duskwing Priest, play the Cruel Venom Blade. So, unfortunate part here is our opponent... Oh, are we... No, we're not just dead. So we're not just dead this turn, but they can just, like, hold back everything, and then they just got to make their guys, like, larger, and then they just get to sit on them all, which is really unfortunate. So hopefully we draw removal to pick off one of the big ones and then crunch through. I think we would have beaten just the Sacred Banner. We definitely can't beat Sacred Banner plus Hilltop Monastery, though. We need him to, like, hit a shard here and then us hit removal. Games like this are always... Yeah, I agree. Opponents played a lot, way more aggressive than they needed to. It's kind of annoying that our opponents use 9 more minutes off the clock than we have. Let's want to get in some quick games and play through this gauntlet.
Hope everyone's having a good morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for choosing to spend part of your Tuesday afternoon here with us, battling some hex.
Alright, there's a shard. Angry typing. That's just how I type. I type relatively quickly. Come on, attack me with everything. Attack! Attack! That's so aggressive. This is, yeah. Alright. Come on. Removal. Removal. He has to trade with these two? Yeah, this trades here and this trades here. Someone say they released because their opponent info they wouldn't have. Wasn't it Jeff? I don't know. Maybe he's just gonna time out. He's only got 4 minutes left. I'm sorry for all the delays in this game. Unfortunately, it's something we cannot control. Our opponent must be having connection issues. That's what I'm assuming here. And they're disconnected now, so they have 3 minutes to make it back. Otherwise, you know. Oh. He forfeits now. Anyways, maybe he can still get back. My favorite music. I listen to a lot of awful music. The music I listen to is a split between like top 40 garbage radio music and bad late 90s, early 2000s punk rock. I like bands that have strong female vocalists. Paramore is one of my favorites.
Where did you find Play-Doh? You cannot play with Play-Doh unsupervised. Sorry.
might check diapers really quick. It smells like one of them might need a change. I'll be right back while we're waiting for this.
You're a poop monster, tiny boy. You are my littlest poop monster, you know that? Here, you want one of those? Here, you want the whole bag? There you go, put it the whole bag. But lay still. God, you're gross. Hey, lay still.
Alright, sorry about that. For anyone who's doesn't have kids, they're gross. Yeah, you kids are gross. I used to listen to like Nightwish and Evanescence a lot, but then they became kind of my taste just changed as I got older, and they're a little bit too whiny and emo for my current taste in music. I think this is a keepable 6. It's not good. It's got shards, so we can play whatever we draw. No, I really don't play local events too much. A lot of my time spent playing paper TCGs is spent preparing for larger paper tournaments. Yeah. How is that in his deck? I'm playing a limited format called Evo Sealed. That's a good draw. That's actually a great draw because we have Taste for Blood in our hand. It's a format called Evo Sealed, which is where you start with a couple of packs, and when you get your first win and your third win, you add extra packs in. I have no idea what any of these cards do. Any reason I'm hitting up limited? I just wasn't feeling any of the constructed decks I had built right now. We lost a few matches in a row. And one of the best things to do when you're kind of not doing well is to just get a change of pace. We're getting run out of the gate here. Maybe this Duskwing can... These Duskwings can pull us back in. Next turn we're getting attacked for 6. This Taste for Blood, if he doesn't have removal, is pretty good. This gives a troop +2/+2 permanently on life drain. So if we get to rage up one of these... Crimson Bolt, yep. Alrighty. Ugh. Okay, don't have a third piece of removal, please, sir. Don't do it. Don't do it. Have a heart. Have a heart, opponent. This is steadfast. Okay, I still think I can win. So we're going to 5 here. Wait, he just doesn't want to offer that trade? Sure. Alright, well, we can't beat anything, so can't play around anything. Dead if removal, yep, so... Give this 2/2, get Crimson Bolted. Now, if he had removal, he would have killed it and attacked with this, right? Maybe he could have... Is Repel legal? I'm not even sure. Alright, well, attack for 6 with life drain. It's possible I should have used one of my rages last turn since I was dead to removal anyways, then this would have an extra point of power right now. Well, I guess I'm going to give it an extra... This makes phantoms, doesn't it? For 4. Yeah, that's pretty good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. I'm going to 1, right? Yep. Okay. Well, I've missed 2 points of life drain. By the way, I sequenced my rage power spell. Ooh, that's a heck of a spell. Alrighty. Well, we might have a chance. So this hits for 8. And then... So if he draws a shard, are we dead? If he draws a shard, he can make 6 power, but I'm effectively at 12. Yeah, I'm not dead. Sweet. What a... That was super... I figured he was going to make a phantom last turn to chump, but he got aggressive. Sure. Okay, yep, you have a phantom. Let's see how he attacks here. If he gets... Depending on how he attacks, I might make this invincible. He doesn't really have good attacks into this, does he? Now he's going to gain 10 next turn. So what, he could attack with everything? I guess if he attacks with everything, I go eat here, trade here. Yeah, that seems fine for me. Just attack with that. So I go to... I'm not missing anything on board, right? Necrotic you control dies. Oh, so this, when necrotic you control dies, necrotic you control get 1/1. So, is this a necrotic? No, that's a human. So this is going to turn into a 3/4 when I eat this. That seems fine for me. Yeah, so I'm going to go block here, and I'm going to pay 6 to keep my Twilight Reverend alive. So I'm going to go to 3, and then I'll life drain back to 6. Okay, so that gets bigger. But that's fine. So, if I attack him with everything, I gain 10, 13, and go to 19. And he'll go to 2. But then on the backswing, he has to jump here. He can make, let's say he draws a shard, he can make 2 Blaze Elementals, that's 6. And then 1, 2, 6, 7, so that's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I can't attack with everything, so I guess I just attack for 10. I guess I probably should have done math and seen... I think I could have just chumped this with this and attacked with this and then have him dead next turn, possibly. Yeah, that's probably right. He can champion power a phantom back to his hand with Bishop.
Why do you only have one sock on?
Okay, bringing that phantom back into play. Or back to his hand, then playing it. Alright, hopefully we can race here with just our giant life linker. Life drainer. Whatever we want to call it. Just casual gain 12s this turn. Actually, now I'm going to champ power here and start attacking. Attack with both, gain 12, 16, go to 32. This blocks here. Yeah, I think this, if this blocks, I'm definitely attacking with this. I think if this blocks here, but I'm going to have to pay 6 to save it, so I'll be at 20. So I'll be at 26. And then this blocks here, and I take 6, 7, or I take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I think I can do that. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I know I have to spend 2 altogether to attack with Reverend, basically, because it gains me 4. I don't think I'm dead on the crackback, and he might not even make the right attacks. He might not even attack with everything on the crackback, so we'll see. The 2-1 is pay X, target troop gets X power, but that conflicts with this, so they're similar amounts of damage. Wow, he didn't block the Reverend. Okay. Sweet. 32. Alright, there's his 8th shard. I think he's trying to save up enough phantoms to block this with 4. Does that make sense? Oh, he can shift this over. Okay, that makes sense. And then he can pay X to make it bigger. That makes perfect sense. Okay. Tinkertron, gain a charge, gain a threshold every choice. So now I just start attacking with this, but then that gives him more time to make more phantoms. So I'm just supposed to attack with everything here, and then these 2 trade, and then this goes here, and I pay 1, but I gain 14. Yeah, I think I'm just supposed to do that, and then just hope he... And then I have 2 guys left over. If I lose Duskwing, I die. I don't know if that's true. We might die. I don't know. Let's try. I gotta actually leave for work here very soon, so... This card is silly. I guess I just pass priority here because he's going to have to pay to give that X. If he wants to trade these, that's fine. And then he's going to pay X, and then I'm going to... I guess I could wait until I hit removal for this. Maybe that's him. Maybe this attack is impatient. So we're going to gain 19 here. Yeah, I don't think I can keep up with the phantoms. Yeah, this way he has to keep making phantoms to block both of these every turn, and this is going to start netting me life eventually. He can start attacking with everything, though. Sure, yeah, he already brought back one of the phantoms. So we're just, like, drawing to a piece of removal, basically. So he's going to attack with everything but this, I assume. Oh, the shift comes back. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Yeah, so 4, 5, 6. Yep, no blocks. Yep. Brings back his phantom, plays it. Now he's not dead to removal. Or this gaining flying. Yeah, we don't have any form of reach in my deck, I don't think. I have to basically, like, find removal for this in the next turn or two. You think so, Jake? Yeah, we could even play Cremate with Tinkertron. No, Tinkertron makes a Ruby Threshold. Gain a Threshold of my choice. Gruesome Deed is still in the deck. But that doesn't do anything for us. Because he's just got one extra phantom. If he gets greedy and attacks, I guess. Come on, bud. Don't take forever. I've only got like 5 more minutes before I gotta head to work. Need to take a shower real quick. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out here this afternoon. I know we don't usually play limited, but, you know, variety's the spice of life. Change it up every once in a while. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can kill Pyro Slumber. Yeah, that's what I was saying. We need to wait and kill this at some point. Not using this just yet, because it's keeping this guy at bay. Yeah, if he's smart, he's not going to get greedy. Yeah, another phantom. Alright, that blocks at least. This starts netting us a life every turn now, and it's just 1 life this turn and then 2 life the following turn. It's a really shame that I was 1 turn behind on the rage on that other guy, because then I would be up like 2 or 3 points of life right now. Probably 3 or 4, actually. I suppose I should play that, and I should make a charge with this at his end step, so that way if I hit a shard next turn, I can rage this again to start gaining more life. I didn't charge EOT because I wasn't thinking about it. Also would have killed him. Oh, yeah, you're right. He's at 1? Yeah. Yeah, you're just right, Ace. I guess he could have, he could have played differently. There was 1 turn I'd just be at more life, because there was 1 turn he made a Blaze Elemental when he could have made a Phantom and took a really aggressive line that I stabilized from afterwards, so... I think the game just would have shifted slightly. We'd have both been at slightly different life totals. And I just would have been at more, so it definitely would have been right, but he would have been forced to take a more intensive line. Yeah. He could have started making phantoms earlier. I think it was definitely incorrect. I didn't make, I didn't rage the one turn earlier because I wanted to play around a removal spell, but that was incorrect because we weren't beating a removal spell anyway, so we should have just gone for it and then gotten the rage going sooner. But I think we'd probably would be like probably close to 10 points higher right now, which is going to be relevant while we're racing here. This 1-3 is actually very good because it keeps these stupid 2-1s at bay, and then the 2-1s mean that this can't attack either because it only has power equal to attacking troops, so he can really only attack us for 3 profitably now, which is nice. Unless he wants to start getting it with this 2, but then again, this 1-3 just starts eating his 2-1s, which is beautiful. Let's see how he attacks here. Yep. I'm aware. I'm fine. This attack's actually pretty good here. I think I'm going to double block his 3-3 here. And then make a charge. He can only kill one of our guys here. He's probably going to kill the 1-3, but this takes his higher power guy off the table. No, I've got 2 more minutes before I got to go. It only takes 15 minutes to get over there. Yeah, it takes 5 minutes. Rah, rah, rah. And this aggressive line actually puts my opponent dead to a removal spell next turn. Yep. Seriously? Ugh. I guess he's still dead to a removal spell technically, which is nice. What a beating. Why wouldn't you attack with this too then? Because then if I try and eat it, you just first strike my guy. Huh. Oh, he's not dead to removal now because my removal is gruesome deed. I need to draw non-gruesome deed removal since I don't have any troops left. Crackling blast. All right. I have to just keep attacking, right? Yeah, I think I just have to keep attacking. So this gains us 2 up to 22. Think this means we can't die next turn. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to... And I can kill it. Yeah, he might also just like try and dump a bunch of resources into this. If he makes blaze elementals, am I dead here? So if he makes 2 blaze elementals, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, because I can kill this. So if he makes 2 blaze elementals and attacks with everything, I live because of the crackling blast. Alright. Let's keep doing the same thing we do every turn. Alright, didn't make blaze elementals. So this is 1, 2, 9, 9, 11, so 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I'm going to put a stop in my opponent's damage step because this is not lethal right now. And are they still... Hopefully this works like it works in Magic. If he doesn't try and make it lethal, we'll take it. And then before he gets back to his next main phase, we'll Crackling Blast this guy. All right, and he made that 8. So we'll let that resolve, and then, maybe I'm supposed to do that before it resolves. I don't know. I don't know if it actually matters here. Correct. I was going to let damage happen, and then after damage happens, before we exit combat, while his cards are still attacking. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to come in here? Yay, Jacob! Yay, Joe! Joe! That's a good way to end the day. Yes, it is. That's a good way to end the day. And boom goes the dynamite. So our opponent was dead either way there. So if they don't pump, we take 19, and then inside of combat, before we leave the main phase, we Crackling Blast his 2-2. And if he does pump there, we do exactly what happens there, and he dies. So I have to take a shower and run to work. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out here today. I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for doing battle.